next subject, if we can talk about, because so many of my clients come to me with generalized fatigue. So how can Pure Body then help give you back your energy?
Let me give everybody an example, right? And we'll kind of walk back from there. So for anybody that has an automobile, has owned an automobile, just knows about the maintenance of an automobile, you probably have recognized that when it's time to have the car, truck serviced, and they tune it up or they clean out the fuel injectors, they do what they do. They just give it maintenance, that cars perform better. We even know that the gas mileage can improve, right? There's just all kinds of things occur. When your body is burdened by toxins, it just doesn't work as well. And so whether we're talking about how the immune system functions, metabolism, or rest or sleep or energy levels, if you're walking around in a fog and you're dealing with years of exposure to toxins, your body's just less efficient. And so you can't be as energetic if your body is sort of fighting these issues. And so you can just think of so many life situations where this is the case. I mean, if you have a heating and air conditioning system that's got ductwork in your home and you have filters on that ductwork, right? If you don't change those filters on a regular basis, they can become so clogged they don't allow air to pass through them easily. And we forget sometimes that, if you've got a filter on an internal HVAC system on your home and that filter is dirty, it's dirty because it's bringing in air from the interior of your home, cleaning it before it runs through the air handler, because excess amounts of dirty air will destroy your heating and air conditioning system, right? And so you do that maintenance. Well, we can't take our lungs out of our bodies to clean filters or replace them, right? And so these things all sort of gum up the functions, right? It's like throwing sand in the gears of life. And so it's the burden and the management of those toxins that get in the way of energy levels. And so this is how resting better and having more energy, when you sort of relieve your body of these burdens of toxins, that's the functionality. It's how it works.
Can we talk about how Pure Body may be able to help obesagens, so with obesity?
So the body, I marvel every day, when I get up and work, and my work sort of throws me into this environment all the time, talking about the body or learning new things. I marvel every day at the brilliance of the body and the immune system. And people don't often realize that the way your digestive system is developed, it's designed to protect you as much as possible, right? You can think about if you consumed a poisonous plant or something, by the digestive system being sort of this closed off system, and it can run with diarrhea things through your body faster. That doesn't mean if we poison ourselves somehow, we don't need to try to have that dealt with professionally. But what it means is the body's got some built-in mechanisms to protect itself. And one of those is when it has toxins. So think of heavy metals and things that are just not native to the body. Any kind of man-made chemicals such as a PFAS or fluorine, things like C8 that you find inside of or is found as a component of, say, Teflon. The body will often hide those things inside of fat. It's just one of the ways the body works to sort of manage itself and protect itself when it just doesn't know what to do. Let's put it inside some fat cells. And so you find that people that are battling weight very often have a higher level of toxicity. And it's interesting to me, I'll meet people that you can really tell with great sincerity and effort, they're doing everything right. They've got the diet thing down pat. They're introducing exercise that makes sense. They're trying to manage their stress and other issues, and yet they just cannot get down to a healthy weight. And sometimes it's just simply because they are toxic and the body is trying to hold on and protect itself, and it does not want to break down those fats. And so things like Pure Body Extra, particularly, we've just seen at this point thousands of people talk to us about how they've been better able to manage their weight situation as they've used the product. There's no question there that the role is that as you detox the body, up things like obesagens. So obesagens, we would refer to as fluorines as obesagens, volatile organics. all the plasticides, microplastics, all these kinds of things you find in your wrappings and such for food. We can even talk about the role of artificial sugars, artificial colors found on foods. I mean, if your food is a color that doesn't make sense, if you could leave a food that generally should spoil or perish on your counter for a month, that's not a good idea. There are preservatives and other things in there that are going to function that way inside your body. And so by helping and aiding and supporting the body's efforts to detox, for most people, they're going to find their metabolism is more responsive, and their ability to control and drive towards a healthy weight is just easier, because being toxic contributes to the body holding on to body fat.
Thank you. That's perfect. And just because I had to look this up myself, so if anyone listening doesn't know what a volatile organic compound is, whenever you smell anything, so it could be your washing detergent, it could be that thing you plug in the wall to make your room smell nice, all of those things use volatile usually, unless they're natural, which is very, very rare. So I'm super reactive to anything. Remember in the 80s when they had those poison perfumes? I would literally start choking if I walked past someone in the street. That's because I was highly toxic, obviously. But yeah, so volatile organic compounds is anything you can smell. And that shocked me, because so many people go, oh, my room smells really nice. It's like, yeah, but that's not so good for you. Okay, so
Caroline, if I can add on to that, if anybody follows our social media, or if you don't, you might go to our corporate Facebook account, Touchstone Essentials, or our Instagram account, which is you can find us through Touchstone Essentials or The Good Inside. We just had a post, I think it was this past weekend, about Febreze, which is a branded air freshener. I use that term loosely, and just the unidentified thousands of chemicals found in that product. And you can't read that and not have some general concern about smelling that every day. And so sometimes you got to, when you smell something sweet like that, realize there are things going on there that aren't necessarily positive. And so I strongly suggest people look that up and sort of understand for themselves just what these artificial odors, sweeteners, flavors, whatever you want to call it, are, and what they can do to the body.
Absolutely. And obviously, if you're in a normal house, you've got 6 or 7 going on, which are just attacking your senses.
I'll just say this, for those that are out there and you're just uncertain, everything we sell comes with an unconditional money-back guarantee. You can find thousands of positive 5-star reviews on people that work with us and use our products on our website. Caroline has access to coupons that she can help people use to buy an introductory product order at a savings. And so there's very little to lose. I can't think of anything, and so much to gain. And I just encourage people to take a chance on themselves. Give your body something to work with, and it will respond, right? The body's brilliant, and you're kind to it, it'll be kind to you. Look forward to seeing some folks get more healthy and enjoy better health as a result. No matter what you do in terms of our products, go out there and pay attention to your health. You're worth it, right? And it may not always seem like it, but what these really are life and death discussions, right? The quality of life and other things. And so, give your body a chance. That's the general message I want to send. So thank you.